This is the best hitman I've ever seen. He only takes one bullet on every job, and every shot is a headshot. This time, his target is on a high-speed train 2,000 meters away, going at 500 kilometers an hour. To avoid slipping when he pulls the trigger, Henry even licks his finger. Just as he's about to take the shot, a little girl steps in the way. He quickly adjusts his aim right as the train enters a tunnel. After the job, his friend brings him some photos and praises his shooting skills, but Henry isn't satisfied. As he gets older, he's not as sharp as he used to be. He used to nail headshots, but this time he hit the neck. If he had missed by just 15 centimeters, that little girl would have been in serious trouble, so Henry decides to retire early. Meanwhile, the CIA hears about his retirement and sends someone to try and convince him to stay, but Henry is set on his decision and declines. Later, he goes to the dock to refuel a blimp to meet an old friend. When he goes to pay, he notices something off about the cashier. Trusting his instincts, he asks a few questions. The girl says the previous cashier retired, and maybe it's just because she's pretty. But Henry doesn't think much of it and pays before leaving. At sea, his friend warns him to be extra careful because the target he just took out was actually a high-level biologist, not the bad guy the CIA claimed. His friend suspects the CIA has been hiding the truth for a reason, and he gives Henry the contact's address, unaware that their conversation is being monitored. On the way back, Henry senses something's off with the blimp and finds a listening device. He connects the dots to that cashier and goes back to confront her.
Okay. Most guys try flowers or a playlist they think I'll find romantic.
Are you DIA?
That depends. What's DIA?
Dance Instructors of America. Did Patterson send you to surveil me?
Patterson.
Del Patterson? Funny coincidence, he was just here. Look, you're burned. Your cover's blown.
Okay, well, I was just in the middle of a Marvin Gaye song, so I'm gonna go back to that.
Name 3 buildings on the Darien campus.
Really?
Come on, marine biologist.
Rhodes Hall, McWhorter Hall, Rooker Hall.
Now I know you're DIA. Civilian would have told me to piss off.
Not a polite civilian.
You're good. You're good. Where do you live?
What?
No, I want to see your place.
Excuse me?
Where I'm sure I won't find a single book on marine biology, but I'm certain I'll find a big old folder on Henry Brogan.
Excuse me.
Okay, this has been fun, but I kind of have to do my job. Sorry, sir.
Yeah, I got the 30-foot bow rider. Need
Okay.
some gas, and I'm gonna need
Sir, 1 second. I'm sorry. Can I buy you a drink?
Why? So you can keep interrogating me?
No, I'm probably going to spend the whole time apologizing. Pelican Point, Sunday nights, they have a great band. Please, what time do you get off work?
7.
I'm gonna also need a 12-volt bilge pump.
12.
All right, I'll see you at 7.
Just leave the crazy at home, please.
All right.
It's clear she's with the CIA, but instead of pressing her, he asks her out to dinner to apologize. At the restaurant, he gives her a flower and then pulls out her CIA ID. Once her cover is blown, she drops the act and they get straight to the point. Meanwhile, CIA higher-ups decide it's time to eliminate Henry. After all this time training him, if they can't use him, they might as well take him out. That night, Henry's phone suddenly goes off with a warning about an incoming threat. If you want to see how this unfolds, make sure to subscribe.